What is up, man? It's your boy Leandre Hayes, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give a big shout out once again to Opus Footwear. Appreciate you guys for sending me some shoes. I'm excited. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah, thank you guys for sending me these kicks. Right now, I got a little story time on the journey these shoes had to take to get to me. Yeah, so Opus is based out of San Diego, California. They hit up Food Court Skate Park in Buffalo, New York to send me their shoes that they had in their shop down to me here in Kentucky. So big shout out to Food Court Skate Park for being the middleman on sending me these Opus kicks. I really appreciate you guys. Let's go. Love it. So when I wrote the address down to Opus Footwear, don't know why, don't know how. I guess sometimes when you type in stuff, you got like the autocorrect, and I have a lot of addresses floating around on my phone. So when I typed in 200 Somerset, this address, 200 Somerset Village popped up. Didn't pay attention to it. I hit send, and so that was the address that Opus got to send the shoes. And so, you know, you kept getting confirmation emails, like, you know, the shoes have left the building, they're on their way, and so forth. And I kept seeing 200 Somerset, so I didn't pay it. I'm a scammer. I'm bad with that. Need to read the whole email. But I saw 200 Somerset. I was like, yeah, they're on the way. Confirmed. Let's go. And so on Tuesday, I got an email saying the shoes have arrived. So I'm hyped. I'm pumped. I wake up, jump out of bed, open up my door, hoping that the shoes will sit on my doorstep. They wouldn't, because, you know, I wrote down the wrong address. So I kept looking at the email. It said has been delivered, confirmed. I called UPS. They, you know, got the tracking number and said, yes, we have delivered. The shoes are there. I'm looking around, no shoes. Then I finally see 200 Apartment 2. Still don't see Somerset Village Park. Don't know why. I just see it 200 Apartment 2. So when I see that, I was like, okay, let me go and check on my neighbor, knock on her door. This woman, she works at home. She has all these signs posted. Don't knock on my door, leave packages at the doors. I work at home, do not call, do not knock. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna knock on this door. So, you know, first I soft knock, and then I realized she's not gonna have me, so I'm banging like the police. She swings the door open, and she's like, what do you want? Do you not see the signs? I'm working, I'm on the phone, I'm on a conference call. You're disturbing my work, what do you want? I was like, I got, my shoes been delivered. She's like, there's no package here. And I was like, you're lying. They said this here. She's like, there isn't. She something's doing my face. I'm like, this woman got she got my Opus. She got my shoes. She didn't. But, you know, I was convinced that she did. So I didn't know what to do. So I'm angry. And usually when I get too angry or upset, I want to take a nap. My body shuts down. So I was too like upset to continue the day. So I took a nap out of anger and just like low-key depressed, because I was like, I blew it. I lost these shoes. You had one job, give them the correct address, Leandre. So I'm just so bummed at myself. I wake up 30 minutes before I got to go to work. I looked at the email again. I realized it said 200 Somerset Village. So I was like, okay, hope is not lost. That's one thing I drive on. I drive on hope. I always have hope. So I was like, hope is not lost. So I was like, well, I think there's 200 Somerset Village. My wife's like, Somerset Village? I was like, yeah, what's going on with that? She's like, that's the hood. That's the low income housing. They got these shoes. Somebody's rocking your shoes, babe. I was like, so, you know, I kind of like sucked it up as a loss again. I was like, so should I even try? She's like, you're not getting those shoes back. You're not getting those shoes at all. And I'm just like, fine. So, yeah, I did. I kind of sucked it up as a loss. Went to work. talked to a couple of my coworkers about it. They said the same thing. Ooh, Somerset Village, them shoes are gone, my boy. I was like, but see, the way my brain works, I'm very persistent. I need to try it first. You can say it's gross, I'm gonna try it. You can say that person sucks, I'm gonna talk to them. you can say don't go in there, I'm gonna check it out. It's a good and bad thing. In which, in this instance, it was a good thing because I just wouldn't give up. I was like, I knew these shoes are here in Somerset, Kentucky. So, yeah. So, the next day I wake up, I was like, I'm gonna go to Somerset Village and I'm gonna knock on the door. And so we pull up Somerset Village. I realize Somerset Village, the address says 200 apartment 2. They only go to 201. That's where it starts at. So there's no apartment 200 or apartment 2. It's just 201. And so with that being said, I'm like, let me knock on 201. Boom, boom, boom. He was like, I didn't get no package. I was like, alright, whatever, man. I knock on 202. Nobody answers. I was like, well, I guess that's that. I tried. You know what I mean? And you know, Morris like, yeah, at least you tried. I told you they weren't gonna be over here. So I'm like, whatever, dude. So the next day is Thursday. I'm like, let me try one more time. One more time. So I go back to Somerset Village, knock on 202. Nobody answers. I'm like, I see the leasing offers. And I'm like, let me go talk to the apartment manager. So I go in, talk to their apartment manager. I told him straight up, I'm throwing a Hail Mary pass. I think you're tended. Got my box of shoes. And he's like, well, Miss So-and-so, she lives there. She's a little old lady. She's nice. And she got some. She probably got them in. She probably didn't open them. She probably got them by her door. When she gets off work, I give you a ring. So I gave her my number. I go to work. He called me 45 minutes later, and he was like, check this out. You know that Hail Mary that you was throwing? He's like, I caught it. And I was like, oh yeah? He's like, I got your shoes. And I was like, thank you, God. I'm not gonna lie, like, I almost cried. Not because of the shoes per se, it was just like how I didn't give up on myself, how I was so persistent, how like everybody told me that the shoes were a lost cause and it was over. Like, you lost the shoes, it's a wrap. I was just like happy that like I did some deep investigation to get these open shoes back in my possession. So these shoes are special to me now. Yeah, big shout out to Opus for sending me these shoes. I gotta read and check those emails a little more better and carefully. But yeah, these shoes, yeah, it was a journey to get them back in my possession. I'm excited to skate these bad boys. They look comfortable. They are comfortable. I took them out the box, put them on. They're extremely comfortable. I got some wide feet, and so usually it takes like a month to just break them in, but I put these things on and they felt great. So big shout out to Opus. Go check them out. Skater owned footwear, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Let's go.